I'm not even going to tell you how long it's been because did I forget to film the rest of this vlog? Sure did. Until I was going through and editing clips and stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, I have all this footage and I haven't done anything with it. So I did finish the last two. I read the first chapter of The Resort. Kind of forgettable. I don't know. I think I might pass on this one just because I'm more excited for this one. So The Resort it was a vacation to kill for. Welcome to paradise. We hope you survive your stay. There are 3 rules to follow during a vacation at this resort. Leave the past behind. Always be careful who you trust. And if someone discovers who you really are, run. Intriguing, but it didn't really pull me in from the beginning. Maybe we'll pick it up at some other time, but I'm going to pass on that one for now. And then I read the first story in this. This is a collection of short stories that are thrillery. And I was addicted from the very beginning. The first one, yeah, I will absolutely search. I might try to renew this one more time because I wouldn't mind continuing and reading the rest. Now, granted, I only read the first story, so I don't know if the rest of them kind of live up to par, but I thought it was really, really enjoyable. Again, it's just a collection of eerie, mysterious, and chilling tales. And there are, how many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 or 12 of them. So I think it's worth it. Definitely going to keep my eye out for this one as well as this one. I think this one sounds really unique from a like witchy, ghosty, historical fiction aspect. But overall, I thought I would like this one the most, and this is actually the one that I'm okay returning. Didn't think I'd like this one, and I actually wouldn't mind finishing it. And then these two were also ones that I would be interested in continuing. So not too bad for my little checkout from the library. Gotta get them back so I can share them with other people. But hopefully you enjoyed this vlog, even though it was kind of a mishmash of stuff. But you know, welcome to my life. If you've read any of these, comment below and let me know if they're worth searching for, usually on Pango, you know, looking for cheap books. Otherwise, if you just want to say hi, I will meet you in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So we're going to do a little bit of a vlog today. I meant for this to be a weekend vlog, but we had a not so great weekend. We had some sickness going through the house. My daughter got hurt at basketball, so she was in some pain. I had a horrible migraine. It was a whole thing. So instead, we're just gonna do whatever many days it takes me to do this vlog. So it is Monday. It's President's Day. I have off of work. I have a few plans today. I'm gonna go shopping with a friend, maybe it's lunch. I'm not totally sure. I want to clean my house and all that fun stuff. But I also have 4 books that I borrowed from the library to do a little try before you buy, try a chapter take type thing. These I basically picked up for the cover on like all of them. So we're gonna see if the cover matches up to me being interested in the book. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. First one, we have The Haunting of Hecate Cavendish. It is book 1 by Paula Braxton. Hopefully this one's not too glaring on that. But yeah, cover absolutely loved. This is historical fiction. We have a map, so we're already winning, in my opinion. Let's see. We have, it's Hecate. Hecate. She's an assistant librarian, rule breaker, and Victorian ghostbuster. England, 1881. Hereford Cathedral stands over the city, keeping its secrets, holding long-forgotten souls in its stony embrace. Hecate Cavendish speeds through the cobbled streets on her bicycle, skirts hitched daringly high, heading for new life as an assistant librarian. But this is no ordinary collection of books. The cathedral houses an ancient chained library, wisdom guarded for centuries, mysteries and stories locked into its worn, humble shelves. All right, most prized artifact is the medieval world map that hangs next to her desk. Little does she know how much the curious people and mythical creatures depicted on it will come to mean to her later. Nor does she suspect that there's lost souls waiting for her in the haunted cathedral. Some will become her dearest friends, some will seek her help in finding peace, others will put her in great peril, and as she quickly learns, threaten the lives of everyone she loves. Well, ghosty vibes, historical fiction, libraries. Oh my. So that's the first one. I think I'm going to start with this one. And then the other two, I'll go through them in more detail, but I picked up The Resort by Sarah Oakes. I don't know. Thrillery vibes, I don't know. This one also gives me thrillery vibes. This one is Flint to Kill Creek. Stories of Mystery and Suspense. I think it's a collection of short stories by Joyce Carol Oates. Yeah, collection of eerie mysteries and chilling tales from one of America's greatest writers. So there's that one. And then Once More from the Top by Emily Layden. The rise of a legendary pop star and the secret she's kept hidden for 15 years. So we'll get to those as well. But before that, I am going to go meet up with a friend, do some shopping. I have also been reading today, and I can give you an update on my other books that I'm keeping up on, and just take you with me. So we'll see what happens. It's a very cold and snowy Wisconsin day, so I gotta like work myself up into going outside. It's so sad. Anyways, yeah, here we go. All right, it's kind of been a boring day, so I meant to bring you and show you some of the shopping, but we didn't go to too many places. We went to Hobby Lobby. I'm trying to find some, like a new picture to put up in my living room, but it wasn't on sale. So I found a couple options, but we're gonna wait till there's a sale. I did find these there, so I think I'm gonna open them with you. But before we get to that, I did read the first part of The Haunting of Hecate, figured out her name, Cavendish. So this was a pretty decent first chapter. It really gave you a good picture of like the writing style, your characters. It was a solid like 20, maybe more than 20 pages long. So you got to really get to know Hecate. And it does go through the pronunciation of her name, which I loved. You get to know her family. Her mom is not a big fan of her going into like the workforce, if you will. But her dad is kind of the one that helped her get this job as the library assistant. We meet the library, Reverend Thomas, he's the one that runs the library. We get a glimpse at it. We get an idea that she's already seeing spirits in the beginning of the book. And like the whys as to why she wants to go work at the library, which there was a really good paragraph in here about, so she was at lunch with like a colleague, and he's like why would you want, all right, I turned the dryer off because it was too loud. So he's like asking her why she's there. Why are you not kind of going to find a husband like all the other women her age? And she says it's because it's for the adventure. He's like, and you think you're gonna find an adventure in the library? And she goes, of course. Such a library is not a mere accumulation of books. Up there in that room, there's a collection to rival any in the world. Ancient manuscripts, records that predate the printed word, fabulous illuminated gospels, writings of the sages through time, books that speak of forgotten people and their wisdom that might otherwise be lost. Books of such rarity and value, they must be chained or in some instances kept locked up in a manner that would defy the deftest of thieves, which she does notice there's a whole bunch of books that are locked up. What greater adventure can there be than to travel to mysterious lands, to hear of far-flung people and their strange and wonderful lives, to marvel at stories of cities built over centuries only to be abandoned to jungles or fall to ruin under years of siege and onslaughts of the machines of war? How many lives must we ourselves live when transported through the words kept in the library, as if the very ghosts of those who wrote them are whispering in our ears as we read? I thought that was gorgeous. Like, loved. So this one is definitely one I'm going to keep my eye out for. See if I can come across. I would absolutely pick it up and keep reading that. So let's open up these. And I don't know if you've ever heard, they're the mini brands, but they're specifically books. I I've seen a few of them, but apparently I cannot open this. But I haven't bought them myself, but I thought they'd be little, like, cute on my shelf. Okay, okay, huh? Here we go. Are we going? I think so. Maybe not. Apparently impossible to get into. And I got my nails done, so they're like thicker. All right, one layer down. It does have this like where it's supposed to tear open, but like I said, I can't like get my nail in there. There we go. Okay. There's, I think, all the books that you can get. And then there's 4 packages. This, I believe, is the bookshelf. So there's like a mini bookshelf that you put together. Has all the pieces for that. And then the books. What do we have? Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy. Focus. And it is like legit a book. Ooh, Dog Man. And a magnifying glass. Because why not, right? And then oh, the BFG Roald Dahl. You're not going to focus, are you? There we go. Okay, so that's in the first one. Now if I can get the second one open. Another little bookshelf. I got, oh, the Vampire Diaries. With another little magnifying glass. And Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And, ooh, Reminders of Him, Colleen Hoover. So, they're super cute. Where'd that one go? So I just gotta put my little bookshelf together. So adorable. Love it, love it, love it. Make sure this is a bookshelf. Yeah, it is. All right. That's all. Nothing too crazy. But I'm gonna make dinner and then maybe pick up another one today and read a chapter. Maybe that's the plan. So I'll let you know how it goes. All right, see you in a bit. Ignore my dirty windows, but nothing like this one who insists on being outside when it's like negative, I don't know, 14, 15. But she has to go out and then she's gotta come back in. And then in 2 minutes, she'll wanna go out again. I mean, it looks beautiful out, but don't let that fool you. And now she thinks she gets a treat. For just going outside. Literally was burying herself. Anyways, welcome to Tuesday. It is a work day for me. So taking a slight break to grab a snack. And then I read actually a ton last night in, what book am I reading? The Games God's Play. Took me a minute. So I'm really close to finishing that. So I think I'm gonna finish that today. And then probably do another try a chapter. We have basketball tonight, so won't be home much, but we'll see what we can get done today. Anyways, happy Tuesday, stay warm. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. But yeah, I'll let you know how far I get and what happens, so see you soon. All right, work is done. Next book to start a chapter in is Once More from the Top. Don't know what it's about, but I'll fill you in. We do have basketball tonight, so I might take this with me in the car and just do the first chapter and see how it is, and then report back. So it's kind of been a boring day. Got Skylar. Does anybody else give their dog the empty peanut butter jar. So just me. She loves it. Keeps her happy. So, 2022. I wonder if this is going to have more than one timeline. Because it has the year. Which, why would you put the year in if you weren't going to have more than one timeline? And I'm not getting an answer. Huh. It'll be interesting. We'll see what it has, but here we go. I'll report back. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so I started reading this last night before we went to basketball, and this one starts out pretty intense from like the get-go. I have no explanation for that. Apparently it's comfortable. I don't know. But from the get-go. So we have a body's found basically in a lake, and it's a girl who's been missing for a while, 10 years or something like that, 15 maybe. And we find out that this person is connected to Dylan Reed, who is a legendary pop star basically. And this person who was found was her best friend. Her name's Kelsey, and she vanished right around the time that Dylan became famous. So Dylan gets notified of this. Sounds like there's definitely some secrets. There's definitely more to the story. I'm not that far into it, and the chapters are pretty short. They have some decent breaks in them. But I could see me kind of getting into this a little bit more, so I may read it a little bit more. We'll see. I mean, it is a pretty short book. We'll see if I get to it before I have to take it back to the library. But I have coffee in my Stormy cup because this reminds me of my cat. So cute. Something about that first sip, I tell you. But I'm going to take these kiddos to school pretty soon, and then I do have some time to read a little bit this morning. I finished the book I was reading, The Games Gods Play. I finished that yesterday. I do have one more 5-star prediction book I need to get to and start. So maybe I'll start that when I get back. I have a few days to read that. And then we'll kind of see where we fit in the last two of my Try Before You Buy. This one is a short story collection, so maybe I'll try to read an entire short story. We'll see what happens. But happy Wednesday morning, stay warm, and I'll check in with you soon. Hello, friends. So today's a fun day. Thrifting with my sisters. We're gonna go to a really cute little like marketplace that has all these like different vendors and booths and stuff, so you find all kinds of stuff. And I want to stop at Hobby Lobby because I want to read you about my mantle, and then hopefully finish up the last two Try Before You Buy library books because they are due like within a matter of days. So it's been a hot minute since I've checked in with you last time, so I know I enjoyed the first two books that I read, but we'll see how the next two go. Wow, it's bright. So I'm hoping to get to that a little bit today, and then we have a basketball party tonight to go to, and tomorrow we have another basketball tournament. Welcome to Lindsey's life this time of year. Yeah, so far so good. So I'll take you along and fill you in on what's going on. So here we go. All right, time for some fun.
It's a candle. Yeah, it kind of does. There's actually a good stuff. That's one. Not me clock.
This one is my favorite booth. I try to figure out and guess what the books are. I kind of really want this picture, but I don't really know where I would put it. I realized I just like collecting vessels. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here's to the start of another day. It's gonna be good. Making some coffee. Figure out what cup I want to use. I could go with this one from Amanda or this one. But I think I am gonna go with my best friend one. From my best friend. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't know why my coffee maker is so loud right now, but all right, weekend was great. We are Monday morning it. We had some basketball, so I can share a little bit of that. For our middle daughter, she was killing it, honestly. She's so good. And then did my thrifting with my sisters, so I can show you what I got. And then did the live discussion for the Games Gods Play for the BookTube Besties Buddy Read. So that was so fun, and we're definitely going to do it again. So if you're ever interested, stay tuned. We'll let you know what the book is, and we'll take some time and read it all together and chat about it. It was a good time. So kind of like our own little virtual book club. And then yeah, so we're just gonna kind of get the day started. I still have yet to read the first couple chapters in the last 2 books that I have, so hopefully I can get that done today too. It's been a weekend, so but yeah, let's show you what I picked up from the thrift store. All right, I found this basket to kind of go with my mantle new decor thing. I'm gonna paint it black so it goes with everything. Either that, or if I could find that green, maybe that would be cool. But this is a new picture that I bought that I absolutely love. I just feel like it could be a little bit bigger, but once I get it hung up, I think it'll be fine. So this whole mantle redo, I think has cost me about 50 bucks maybe. And it was mainly for the picture. So I'm kind of pleased with that. I'll take it. All right, so then the rest of the stuff I got, I needed a koozie for my carbless, so I got a skinny one. And green tags, I want to say, were half off, so I think I got this for 25 cents, which is great. There's a couple of books. No, yellow tags were half. I don't know what tags were half off. A couple of books that I found. Georgie All Along, which I think I have, but you guys, this was 90 cents. Plus, I think there was, oh no, it was just 90 cents. So yeah, so this I actually paid 35 cents for. But yeah, 90 cents. So I'm like, if I don't, and it's in really great condition. So if I do have it, like, I don't think it's even been opened. So if I do have it, I'll put it on Pango. So watch for that. And then I picked this one up because it looked nice and creepy. This one was only $1. I think there's ghostiness to it. In an eerie, enigmatic, I can say it in my head, I can't say it out loud, town of Lost Grove, where secrets whispered among the rustling pines are as thick as the fog rolling in from the sea. The discovery of Sarah Elizabeth Graham's lifeless corpse on the windswept beach is the first note in a haunting symphony of mysteries. I don't like to read more than that because I feel like thrillers get spoilery, but for $1, we picked it up. Also in really great condition. Found a couple of puzzles. This one's a 500-piece one. Buffalo brand, only $1. Even if all the pieces aren't there, whatever. And then I feel like I found the find of the day. A Galveston puzzle. Never been put together before. In the bag for $1.50. and it's super cute. So I think I might start this one today. So yeah, all my sisters and my friend were like, what? How did you find that? I'm like, I don't even know. But I feel like that was the find of the day from the thrift store. Then we went to this Bowen Street Market, which is such a cute place. I can throw in some clips from there as well. Super, super cute. And I got a couple of things from there. I found these really cute earrings. They're bookish. How adorable. Right? And then I was looking for basketball ones, but I could only find soccer ones. But, I mean, soccer season is basically around the corner. Also found a puzzle there for $2. I feel like I saved enough money in puzzles alone. Pretty much. Then, oh yeah, found this super cute owl I think I'll put on my mantle. He was only $3. I thought it was adorable. Reminded me of Sarah. Oh yeah, and then this cute little bird. It's gonna go in my other room where I have like teal colored stuff. Only what, $2? $3. And oh yeah, this candle. This one was a little more pricey. It's $22. But it smells like summer, and it's in this adorable vintage, they call it pine cone milk glass. But I'm like, this totally matches kind of my aesthetic, I guess. And it smells so good. So I got that. And got a couple of shirts for the girls, but they're already in the wash. But no, it was a really fun day. Really fun day. We love doing that. And my friend found another kind of similar to Bowen Street Marketplace. Like, I mean, there's some thrifted stuff, some antique stuff, some new stuff. I don't know, but she found one down in the Wisconsin Dells, which is like I don't know, I call it the tourist trap, but, like a resort town or resort city. So she found a really cool place down there. So I think our next adventure is going to be taking us there. So we did good. We did good. I'm loving these little, I love everything I got. So it's good. All right. We're going to get the kids moving. I think they're moving. They're supposed to be moving, and get started with the day. Hopefully I can knock out a chapter this morning and fill you in on what I think about. And let's go. All right. We'll be back. All right. I'm not even going to tell you how long it's been because did I forget to film the rest of this vlog? Sure did. Until I was going through and editing clips and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have all this footage and I haven't done anything with it. So I did finish the last two. I read the first chapter of The Resort. Kind of forgettable. I don't know. I think I might pass on this one just because I'm more excited for this one. So The Resort it was a vacation to kill for. Welcome to paradise. We hope you survive your stay. There are 3 rules to follow during a vacation at this resort. Leave the past behind. Always be careful who you trust. And if someone discovers who you really are, run. Intriguing, but it didn't really pull me in from the beginning. Maybe we'll pick it up at some other time, but I'm going to pass on that one for now. And then I read the first story in this. This is a collection of short stories that are thrillery. And I was addicted from the very beginning. The first one. Yeah, I will absolutely search. I might try to renew this one more time because I wouldn't mind continuing and reading the rest. Now, granted, I only read the first story, so I don't know if the rest of them kind of live up to par, but I thought it was really, really enjoyable. Again, it's just a collection of eerie, mysterious, and chilling tales. And there are, how many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 or 13, 12 of them. So I think it's worth it. Definitely going to keep my eye out for this one as well as this one. I think this one sounds really unique from a like witchy, ghosty, historical fiction aspect. But overall, I thought I would like this one the most, and this is actually the one that I'm okay returning. Didn't think I'd like this one, and I actually wouldn't mind finishing it. And then these two were also ones that I would be interested in continuing. So not too bad for my little checkout from the library. Gotta get them back so I can share them with other people. But hopefully you enjoyed this vlog, even though it was kind of a mishmash of stuff. But you know, welcome to my life. If you've read any of these, comment below and let me know if they're worth searching for, usually on Pango, you know, looking for cheap books. Otherwise, if you just want to say hi, I will meet you in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.